Whoa, 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 whoa. I mean, this was trying to send me across the old bridge again.
Well, I think we can go across the old bridge.
Can we?
Yeah, people were walking on it.
No. So where do you think we need to go?
Straight down. Ooh, well, that was close.
Oh, down here?
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I was waiting for you to see.
I didn't see it. Thank you, sir. You're a good man. Could you be back here about 5-ish?
Thank you very much.
Thank you, no problem.
Thank you.
This is where the Redshift top shelf handlebars, or the kitchen sink bars for that matter, come in. The wider bars. They're giving us so much more control on these rough tracks than a narrower bar would. I've of course got the shock stop suspension stem, and that's taking all the shock out of my hands. Now Wendy unfortunately hasn't got that because she needs a 70mm stem, and the shortest they do currently is a 90. But I say currently because there may be some news on that, so if that interests you, you're looking at a shorter Redshift stem, please subscribe because you may get some news in due course. The other thing that's helping us on these rough tracks is the Redshift suspension seat posts. They're making a huge difference to our comfort. It's a really stiff headwind now, isn't it?
Not kidding.
I'd left the windshields off the microphones there just to let you hear how windy it is. It's a real struggle. We're into wind. It's probably around 20-mile-an-hour headwind, I would guess.
And the soggy land.
And it's a soggy bit of ground. So it's getting harder. You're going the right way, you are, downhill and downwind. You've got the
Why did we choose to go this way?
Well, we just arrived in the village of Fenwick or Fenwick, at the Guru Coffee Shop, and this was recommended by John Hare, and I didn't think it would be open today, but it is. So thank you, John. Good tip. Hiya. Are you Claire?
I am Claire.
Right.
I don't know, do I need to admit to that now?
You do.
Or are you going to ask me?
We're cycling from Edinburgh down to Grantham in Lincolnshire.
Right.
And I have a YouTube channel, and one of our viewers told us to come to see Claire at this place. John Hare.
Oh, John, yeah.
He's a regular apparently.
Yes, he is a regular. Yeah.
So there you go, you
He's
can-
lovely.
Well, we're in the pub. We finished day 2. It was only 60 miles in the end, but the climbing was huge. Wendy did 3,000.
Oh, I don't know, sorry.
I can't remember.
Wait,
She climbed 200 feet more than me, I think.
600 feet.
3,600.
Yeah.
And I was 3,200 and something, I think.
You didn't do as much as me.
Yeah, is that right?
Taking a shortcut.
Yeah. So what did you think to today?
I wouldn't want to do it again.
No, it's hard going,
It
wasn't it?
was really tough. Some of the sections with the wind and rough, very rough pathways and things.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, the
Beautiful.
English coastal trail was very
Rugged.
yeah, it was actually quite wild in places,
Yeah,
wasn't it? And the
yeah.
surface was a bit rough, so I took it
It
out.
was just grass, wasn't it? And sodden grass, so it was really tough going.
Sodding grass.
Sodden.
Oh, right. It was sodding grass as well. I've said that a few times. Yeah, it was hard. It felt more like 100 miles today.
Yes, it did. I think it was the climbing. I thought after Berwick-on-Tweed. After Berwick-on-Tweed, I thought it was going to go flatter, and it really didn't. It was up and down all the time.
But you promised me it would be flatter, and you promised me a tailwind.
No, it's all downhill now.
That chap that you met,
I
whoever
know.
he was, we need to find him, sort him out.
I think we do.
Yeah. So anyway, we've got a beer and going to relax now, ready for tomorrow. Luckily, the weather's looking pretty good again for tomorrow, so
Not
should be a
windy.
good day. Where are we going tomorrow?
Whitley Bay.
Whitley Bay.
Whitley Bay.
Right. So
50 miles, I
okay.
think.
So we'll talk to you tomorrow. It's a beautiful morning. It's chilly.
It is a bit.
Set to warm up well. Yesterday's ride was pretty hard going, but we were fine. Had a good sleep. Here we are on day 3, so we're going today about 50 miles, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, 55, I think.
55,
Just over
and
50.
we're going to Whitley Bay. We've just met a group that are going in the opposite direction, and they said how beautiful it is on the route that we're about to go on. And there's not much wind today, so we're hopeful that we can get some drone shots. Well, this is a stunning view. We've just been speaking to some people, and funnily enough, they have relatives in Grantham.
Hindson Cove.
And they've pointed us to this area because apparently these birds are kittiwakes. I wouldn't have had a clue. But these are kittiwakes apparently out floating on the sea there and flying around here.
Oh, God. It's all very smart.
Very trendy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, my God, I clipped the corner and there's a bloody great ditch. Stung myself. Can you see, look?
Yeah.
Nearly went down there. So we've just stopped for our lunch break at the Durridge Bay Nature Reserve, and we met a nice couple, Stevie and Angela. Stevie's really interested in Lance Armstrong, read his book, recommends his book. Very into the Tour de France, but doesn't describe himself as a cyclist. He's somebody who rides a bike. That's all good. I came a bit of a cropper back at the cafe. I wanted to turn around and get a nice shot of approaching the lake because I hadn't put the camera on soon enough, and I had to make a fairly acute turn, and just at the last moment I realised I was going into a damn great deep ditch. So I ended up coming off, got a bit of road rash, but nothing too serious. Could have been worse. It looked a very deep ditch and it had got a brick parapet, so that could have ruined the day. Well, we're not sure what this is all about. I've just asked one of the locals and he said there was no airfield here, and in fact this is where the coal trucks used to go down this track, so no idea. Somebody's gone to a lot of trouble to carve those planes out of here though. So we're just south of New Biggin-on-Sea. We've got about 3 miles to go. It's uphill and it's a really strong headwind. I think it forecast about 17 miles an hour. So we're really having to work for this last bit.
I think I'll have chips tonight.
And I think it was, it's the cumulative effect, you know, of 2 days riding before this and then this. Yesterday was a hard day. Beginning to think we should have gone south to north. Well, there's our destination over there, Whitley Bay. Premier Inn is beckoning.
We've got a promenade and everything, haven't they?
Yeah.
On this side here.
Right, last little push. Well done, Whitley Bay. This is what you call a cycling infrastructure. We've had to lift our bikes over 3 gates because the farmer had locked them, and when we should have had a left turn, the farmer had ploughed the field up across the footpath. And it was a real deep plough, so there's no way we were walking that. So we're continuing now along a path, hoping we can get out the other end, but it's looking a bit iffy.